following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the Trojan Coliseum for this second to last regular season matchup for the Barnesville Trojans. Today they'll be hosting the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. And then for their final regular season of the game, they'll be heading on the road to Pelican Rapids to take on the Vikings. And that Pelican Rapids game is very important. Tonight's game's very important. If they can win tonight and find a way to defeat Pelican Rapids, which is not going to be an easy task at all, the Barnesville Trojans might have an opportunity at the 7th seed, and if they can sneak up to the 7th seed, there's a possibility they'll be able to lock in a home playoff game. But there are still, including this game, there are still 2 games for most of the teams in the section left in the regular season, so a lot could change, but we're expecting Barnesville to either land that 7, I think I said 7, I meant to say 8th seed and lock in a home game. So they will likely, depending on the outcome of the next 2 games, they'll likely lock in either the 8, 9, or 10 seed. If they lock in the 8th seed, they could possibly have a home game. If they lock in a 9 or 10 seed, they will possibly end up on the road in either Park Rapids or Mendaga. So that's kind of a heads up on how the Barnesville Trojan boys are expected to project into the postseason. We'll talk more about the girls' postseason, and as a matter of fact, they're going to represent the girls at halftime today, who will get a home playoff game. The seniors this year will get it 1 game on this court for the Lady Trojans, so we're certainly looking forward to that one on Thursday as they'll be hosting Wadena Deer Creek, who defeated them 43-41 just a little bit over a week ago. So Barnesville looking to bounce back after that short loss there. But the boys' game coming up now. The starting lineups are coming up as well, and that's happening right after this break here. Actually, we're not going to take a break. They're going to sing the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Barnesville High School Chamber Choir, under the direction of Ms. Jennifer Dillon. Great job, guys. Tonight's game is being played according to the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Barnesville High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior on our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and actions. What you do and say during the contest reflects on your team, your school, and your community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the Wheaton Warriors.
All right, here's the starters for the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors.
At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 3, Zachary Broughton. At guard, a 5'9" junior, number 10, Braden Hofer. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 23, Andrew Walker Hanneman. And at forward, a 6'1" junior, number 35, Clint Detterman. Head coach of the Warriors, Jordan Roos, assistant coach, Dan Rickey.
All right, so there's your starters once again for the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors, and now for the Barnesville Trojans.
Here's the starting lineup for your Barnesville Trojans. A 5'10" sophomore, number 1, Zach Bredman. 6'1" senior, number 12, Noah Krause. A 5'11" senior, number 13, Logan Hurts. A 6'2" junior, number 15, Kate Pinner. And a 6'3" senior, number 24, Kaden Sampson. Head coach of the Trojans, Chad Studer, assistant coach of Tracy Hampson, Jason Bucci, and Leon Redman. Your managers tonight are Grady Field, Charlie Peterson, and James Brand. Your officials are from the Detroit Lakes Officials Association. They are Dylan Savory, Chris Mullen, and Isaac Seahawk. These individuals are registered by the Minnesota State High School League. Officials play an important role in every contest. Without officials, we cannot have a game. We ask that you continue to show your appreciation throughout the game by showing good sportsmanship. We have a tradition in Barnesville before the tip. After I count to 3, you say, let's play loose. 1, 2, 3.
All right, got 18 minutes on the clock here on the Ratzels Pool Hall scoreboard. Caden Zenzen alongside Clint Dieterman will be on the opening tip, and we're underway here from the Trojan Coliseum. And the Barnesville Trojans will win the opening tip, and Zach Bredman being guarded by Dylan Bainbridge. Now they work it up top for Ernst, back over to Bredman. Bredman will feed it down low there for Caden Zenzen. Zenzen across the paint there to Noah Krause, and the rebound is snagged off the missed shot by Dieterman. Back the other way now come the Warriors quickly. Loose ball in the paint. It's picked up there by Dieterman. He will take the shot. That's off the mark, and the rebound comes down to Barnesville, but the pass up court from Logan Ernst hit Zach Bredman in the back right at the midcourt stripe, and as a result, it will go out of bounds, and it'll be the first turnover of the game charged to the Barnesville Trojans. So a little miscommunication there, and now we'll get back underway here, and still no score 30 seconds into the ball game. They'll work it inside Dieterman. Dieterman pops it back out. Now into the corner. Corner 3 is on the way, and it's in. That was Andrew Walker Hanneman, excuse me. No R in there. Over and back the call. 17:05 to go here in the first half of play as Dieterman will take the inbounds pass here from the near sideline. And Dieterman gets it in there for Bainbridge. Dieterman gets the ball back. Now they'll pass it back over to Bainbridge. Now into the hands of Zachary Broughton. Bainbridge will dribble it back out top. He'll fire it over to Walker Hammond. And Walker Hammond with a 3 that bounces in and out. 3-0 lead, a minute and change into the ball game here as the rebound comes down to Barnesville. Bredman now to Iniger. Iniger looks it over and fires it to Ernst, who gets it inside for Zenzen. Pass into the corner, Bredman. He'll go around his defender, Dieterman, and float one in. And the Trojans are on the board. It's 3-2. Once again, this is a big game. It's not necessarily a section game, or I'm sorry, a conference game is what I meant to say. But every game counts when you're rated by QRF. So Barnesville looking to win this game and then see what they can pull together on their final regular season game in Pelican Rapids this coming Friday. Braden Hofer, he'll dish it off, and that one left a little bit short, but the rebound is there, and that one's also off the mark. A couple of missed shots and a couple of offensive boards, and on the little hook shot there by Dieterman, he could not get it to go, and they missed 3 shots on that possession. Here's Noah Kraus off the glass and in, and the Barnesville Trojans have their first lead of the game at 4-3. Comes with 15:44 to go here in the first half of play. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Certainly appreciate you tuning in, whether you're cheering on the Trojans or the Warriors. We certainly wish your team the best of luck here in this contest. Dieterman has the ball up top. Now Walker Hanneman open for 3 off the back iron, no good. And the defensive rebound is kept in bounds and saved into the hands of Zach Bredman, courtesy of Logan Ernst. Bredman will be guarded in the backcourt here by Bainbridge. Now he'll cross the timeline, 15-12 and counting to go here in the first half. Zenzen scores, and it's 6-3 as the Trojans double up here on the Warriors. 3 minutes into the game here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. If you're watching from Ratsos Pool Hall, thank you so much for tuning in. Here's Dieterman for a 3 off the back tab, no good. Offensive rebound, spinning on the paint, and a loose ball is poked away. And now we'll have, I think they're calling it a shooting foul, but we'll see here for sure.
Number 15, Tate Iniger, that's his first personal foul, first team foul. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Warriors. Number 0, Dylan Bainbridge.
Bainbridge will connect on the free throw. 6-4 as the Warriors are within 2 now. Bainbridge's second free throw is also in, and the Warriors are within a point. 14:47 to go as the inbound pass comes to Logan Ernst. Ernst will fall down, lose the ball out of bounds. He'll go back to the Warriors. Bainbridge will bring it over the timeline. He'll be guarded by Bredman as he picks up his dribble, fires it over here to Hofer. Now back up top there for Dieterman. Free throw line, and he will wiggle his way to the hoop. Missed shot, rebound for Bredman. Bredman avoids the corner trap. Logan Ernst for a 3. That's a little bit strong. Ball bounce around. They'll work it up court quickly here. Dieterman has a 1-on-2, and that'll be a blocking foul on Bredman.
Foul on the Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman. That's his first personal foul, team second. Checking it for the Warriors, number 54, Caden Spilby. Also for the Warriors, number 11, Derek Lucky.
Corner 3 in and out. Up court quickly, Caden Zenzen will get it, and it will be blocked out of bounds. No foul. It will be Barnesville basketball as the ball was stopped by the Barnesville student section. Bredman will trigger it in from the baseline. Comes into Zenzen, fires it quickly over here to Ernst. Now, Kraus to Ernst, and a travel is called. I think that's the 4th turnover of the game here for Barnesville, maybe the 5th. Bainbridge will bring it up court. He'll make a move around Bredman. Now from the mid-blocks, he'll fade away and drop it in. Nicely done, Dylan Bainbridge with 2 points. And it's a 7-6, excuse me, lead for the Warriors. It's the second lead change of the game. That one nearly stolen away, and it will go back to Wheaton Herman Norcross. So we've had 2 lead changes in this game so far. 13:25 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Warriors will get it to Walker Hammond in, and now they'll get it down on the paint there. Number 54, that's Caden Spildy, a 6'3 junior, into the lineup here for the Warriors. It'll be Spildy picking up the loose ball. Now 2 passes later, back over to Bainbridge on the far wing. Back to Bainbridge. Looked at the hoop, high post, spins, mid-post, rolls off the rim, and Zenzen will save it in to the wrong player, and go into the hoop, and he'll miss the layup. And another offensive rebound, and now it finally drops in. They have the lead, but it's the offensive rebounds that have kept them out of trouble with all those missed shots. We'll see if Barnesville can't get a few defensive boards to try and clean that up a little bit here. And that's going to be a whistle and a foul on Caden Zenzen. An unintentional foul on Caden Zenzen, but a foul nonetheless. It's his first personal. It's the team's third now. 12:34 to go here in the first half. Jack Nielsen, number 2 for the Barnesville Trojans, checks into the lineup. You'll see him here on camera here momentarily as he'll step up on Bainbridge, who has the ball right now. Now he'll fire it over here to Dieterman. Dieterman fires it back over. Check that, number 1 is Braden Horman, if I'm saying that right, a 5'9 junior, number 1. Oh, I'm sorry, it's number 11. It's Derek Lucas, a 5'10 junior. Those 2 and 1s were really close together. I thought it was 1 and not 11. Holden Rinke, a 5'9 sophomore, or 5'10 sophomore, excuse me. Into the lineup here for Wheaton Herman Norcross as well. That 3's off the mark, and the rebound comes to Nielsen. Nielsen will speed it up court. He'll fire it to Kraus. Kraus will try and back in his defender, pop it out to Wyatt. Suitors into the matchup now, and now Nielsen, and that one nearly stolen away, and it does result in a turnover, and another foul on Caden Zenzen.
Foul on the Trojans, number 24, Caden Zenzen.
9-6, 11:39 to go here in the first half of play. In favor of the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. They'll fire it over there to Luke Keys. Looked at the basket, now he'll spin at the free throw line, put it up, he'll get his own rebound. And the second opportunity will also be missed, and they'll wrestle for it. There'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Warriors. So Rinke will fire it into the near corner here. Dieterman works it up top. Some quick passing around the perimeter. Up top there was Horman. And now the 3 from the corner is off the mark, but another offensive rebound. They get it into the hands of Rinke. Rinke now to Luke Keys. Luke Keys will need a little bit of help. Now they find the open player, but he'll fire it back here to Dieterman. Dieterman up top now here for Luke Keys. Luke Keys dribbles into the high post, nearly lost the ball, fires it back out top. Spildy will try a 3, it's off the mark. Suter will save it. Inniger will fight with Horman on that rebound. Loose ball scooped up there by Dieterman, and he scores.
35, Clint
Detterman, excuse me. If I was saying that wrong, I apologize. Luke Keys fires it up top, Detterman. Now Luke Keys has it again. Luke Keys trying to drive into the high post. He'll pop it out. 3 on the way from Detterman. That's off the mark. Rebound goes to Wyatt Suter, who'll get it to Nielsen in the backcourt. Nielsen will bring it into the front court with 10-11 and counting to go, and Nielsen will take it to the hoop. A little strong off the glass. Suter with the cleanup. That's 11-8 now. The Barnesville Trojans within a triple, and there's a triple from the corner that will not go. And the rebound comes down to Logan Ernst. He fires it up court. Tate Inniger dishes it across the paint there. Noah Kraus. And the rebound there for Suter again. Back-to-back possessions where Kraus missed, but Suter was there to clean up, and now it's a 1-point game, 11-10 here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Here's Detterman. Detterman will hand it off to Luke Keys. Back into the corner for Detterman. Detterman looking inside, nobody home. Pass deflected into the hands, and now they'll get it to Detterman for a catch-and-shoot three, and he nails it.
Three-pointer by the Warriors, number 35, Clint Detterman.
Detterman with 5 points, 3 of them on that basket there, and he has his team up by 4.
Fouls on the Warriors, number 22.
It's the first foul of the game for Wheaton Herman Norcross.
That's his first personal foul, team's first.
Ernst and Nielsen will come out. Looks like Braden Bredman along with Zach Bredman will come in. So Zach Bredman number 1, Braden Bredman number 3 if you're keeping track of the purple jersey numbers. Bredman, Iniger. Iniger drives in and weaves around defenders, missed the shot. Rebound comes down and the Warriors waste no time. Down court, they get the ball to Bainbridge and he scores. 14-10, or 16-10, excuse me. Zach Bredman with the basketball. Now Iniger, Kraus, Braden Bredman, Zach Bredman. Inside through the hands of Suter, but it was tipped by a Warrior, so remain Barnesville basketball. Inbounds pass coming from the baseline. 8:34 and counting to go here, or not and counting, but it will be counting soon here in the first half. Zenzen gets it in here for Bredman. Now back to Zenzen. Iniger has it. Iniger gets tied up, and there's a whistle and a foul, I believe, on Wheaton Herman Norcross, possibly Braden Horman.
Braden Horman.
Yep, it is on Horman.
That's his first personal foul, team second.
Zenzen up top to Iniger. Now Braden Bredman to the hoop, strong, and he will draw the foul. He will earn a trip to the Barnesville Senex free throw line. And try to trim away at the 6-point deficit that they're facing right now. And he connects. 16-11. Braden Bredman, his first point of the game, and he will see the second one rattle in and out. 8:20 and counting to go here first half. 5-point lead for the Warriors on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Here's Bainbridge into the paint, to the hoop, strong. They'll battle for the rebound. Suter saves it in for Zenzen. Now Zach Bredman has it. He'll get a screen from Suter. Defense quick to adjust. And the pass inside and a whistle and a foul.
We foul on number 10, Braden Hofer. That's his first personal foul, team's 4.
Both teams have 14 fouls now.
Clint Detterman. Number 22, Holden Rickey. And number 54, Keaton Spilby.
Inbounds pass comes to Zenzen. He'll fire it up top. Iniger. Iniger looking at Braden Bredman. Now he'll get it back to Zenzen, who spins and scores. Nicely done on the pass and the connection to Zenzen for the 2 points. And it's back to a 1-possession game. Corner 3 could change that. Rattles in and out. Rebound to Iniger, and the Barnesville Trojans have a chance to pull within 1 or possibly tie here on this possession with 7.5 to go in the first half. Suter is up top now. Braden Bredman here on the near wing. He's surveying inside. He'll get it into Iniger. Got it through, and Iniger will get fouled. I think Iniger may have had an opportunity for the easier basket from the side he was on. He wasn't sure where his defender was at, so he tried to go to the opposite side of the basket. He missed the shot, but he'll still get the points. And we'll see, or the attempt at points, I should say. 5th free throw attempt of the game. It seems like there's been more than that, but it hasn't. Logan Ernst in. Wyatt Suter out. Braden Bredman out, and I didn't see the other one who checked in. Iniger going 1 for 2. Iniger, one of the better free throw shooters on the Barnesville Trojans. He rarely misses. And a travel. According to my numbers, that's the first turnover of the game here for Wheaton Herman Norcross. 7:14 and counting to go. They'll get it down there. That's Noah Kraus to the hoop, scores. And we're knotted up at 16, 7:05 and counting. This is Hofer. Now up top. Detterman tries for the 3, no good. Rebound to Iniger. Iniger will flip it to Zach Bredman in the backcourt. Bredman being guarded there by Walker Hammond. Bredman brings it over the timeline, fires it to Kraus. Kraus with the right-handed dribble, now into the corner. Logan Ernst thought about the catch and shoot. He'll fire it cross court. Bredman will catch and shoot, knocks off the mark. Rattles off the rim. Skying up for the rebound is Detterman, and Detterman will bring it up court here for the Warriors. He'll pick up his dribble, nice pass down low to Hofer, and that shot's off the mark. Iniger with the rebound, and Iniger will get it to Bredman in the backcourt. 6:25 to go here, first half of play. All knotted up at 16 apiece. It's our second tie of the game. Third one if you count 0-0, but 0-0 is not an official tie. 20-footer there from Logan Ernst, and Caden Zenzen will chase down the rebound. He'll fire it in. Bredman nice under the paint. Pass there to Iniger, and it rolls off the rim. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Warrior basketball. .604 and counting. Trying to work the baseline, runs into a double team, fires it back out to Rinke. Rinke now, high post jumper from Horman. That one's off the mark, and the Barnesville Trojans all-time leading rebounder, Caden Zenzen, snags another one to add to his total. Here's Noah Kraus, he scores at one.
Basket's good. He's fouled by the Warriors, number 1, Braden Horman. That's his second personal foul, team 6th. Checking in for the Warriors. Number 35, Clint Detterman.
Oh, Kraus with the and one opportunity here, and he will connect. It's a 3-point lead for the Trojans, 19-16 here at the Barnesville Coliseum over the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors with 5:40 and counting to go. 3 for the tie. No, missed everything. A little too strong. An offensive rebound for Detterman. He'll get 2 of those 3.
Clint Detterman.
Already 47 shots taken. We still have 5 minutes to play here in this contest. Substitutions for Barnesville at the next break in action. Iniger will spin in the paint, and he will get 2 shots. Thought for a split second that he was going to call a travel, but it's a foul on the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. It's team foul number 6 on the Warriors. One more put Barnesville in the bonus with 5 minutes and change to go here. Coming up at halftime, we'll recognize the Barnesville senior girls who will get to play at least one game here in this new gym. They will be hosting Wadena Deer Creek on Thursday, and the season will be on the line for those 2 teams. Detterman has it in the paint, and he will score, and Logan Ernst will avoid the foul. 20-20 is our score. Actually, yeah, we'll put one more point on the board here for Barnesville. It is indeed 20-20. .444 and counting. They'll work it up top. Detterman works it into the paint. Triple team, pass deflected. Caden Zenzen picks it up. That's the 3rd turnover for the Warriors. Took almost 12 minutes of the game before they committed their first, and now they have 3. Iniger, Zach Bredman for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And Barnesville takes the 3-point advantage, 23-20. Now substitutions for both teams. Going for the tie. Yes, he got it. From the corner, it's Braden Horman. Then knotted up at 23 apiece. 4 minutes to go here, first half. Bredman will escape his defender. Loose ball. Zenzen able to pick it up, and now he'll just put up a shot, and it drops in. He was thinking about a possible pass to Bredman down on the baseline, but he looked and he's like, hey, I think I can make this, and he proved it. 2-point lead off the basket by Zenzen, and now a near turnover, but Warriors able to maintain possession. And now there will be a turnover. That's the 4th turnover for Wheaton Herman Norcross in the last 4 minutes. Here's Noah Kraus on the baseline, stops, pops it out. Logan Ernst, long 2, got it. 27-23 our score, 4-point advantage with 3 minutes and change to go here in the first half of play. Long 3, that's a 21-footer, rattles in and out. Logan Ernst will get the rebound. Chance for the Barnesville Trojans to extend that lead even a little bit further. They're up 4 right now with Inniger with the basketball. He'll get by the defender, and he will allow his defender to commit to going up in the air, and he will have a chance for the 3-point play.
He's fouled on the play by the Warriors, number 22, Holden Ricky.
Just 30 seconds to go, the game was tied at 23, and now if Inniger can connect on this free throw, Barnesville will have a 7-point lead. 2:44. Inniger connects from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. 2:42 and counting to go. And that pass tipped by Bredman. Bainbridge able to get it back, and now they'll work it to Detterman. Detterman inside, they'll work it back out. Walker Hanneman. Up top now, that is Braden Hofer. Now Walker Hanneman. Detterman being guarded there by Kraus. 2:18 to go. Inside, Detterman runs into like a 5-team defense, and Zachary Broughton will hit the basket. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go. It's a 5-point game, 30-25, as Zach Bredman will set up the offense from up top. Now he'll drive towards the hoop, and he will just leave it a little bit short. Nice effort, but quickly back the other way. Here comes Bainbridge, and he scores. So you go from tied to Barnesville up 7 to now Barnesville down 3. Well, the scoreboard in the gym is 30-28. No, now they've adjusted to 30-27, so our scoreboard was right. Walker Hanneman. Inniger guarding. Hanneman down to the baseline, and it's blocked. It was blocked by Wyatt Suter. Inniger scoops up the loose ball, and they'll bring it back the other way. Here's Noah Kraus to the baseline, draws the foul.
Wheaton foul on number 0, Dylan Bainbridge. That's his 2nd personal foul, team's 9th. At the line of Trojans for the Trojans, number 12, Norcross.
Minute 15 to go. He'll connect on both. Walker Hanneman. Catch and shoot, Detterman. 3 off the mark. Suter with the rebound. 1 minute to go in the first half, and the Trojans up 5 here at the Trojan Coliseum. Nice pass to Noah Kraus, and he will get the he will not get the friendly roll, but it was still a nice pass. Kind of get this feeling that Barnesville watched that game against New York Mills the other day, because they're starting to play a little bit like them here in this one. Nice 3 from up top for Braden Hofer. That pulls the Warriors within a basket here with 30 seconds to go. Logan Ernst fires it over Inniger. Gets his defender to commit, finds Suter, I think that was possibly poked from behind, gave it a little bit more extra oomph, and out of bounds. I think it goes to Barnesville. And it does go to Barnesville with 13 seconds to go here in the first half. They will get the last shot. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Redmond, step back three. No, he missed it, and it's out of bounds, and that's halftime. All right, we're going to take a very quick commercial break here, and then we're going to come back and recognize the senior girls from the Lady Trojans basketball team right after this very short timeout.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home.
All right, we'll make it up to Midwest Bank.
So please make your attention to the center of the court. And the first one we're going to call down is Lauren Halverson, parent daughter of Matt and Teresa Halverson. Trinity Gray, daughter of Ace and Nikki Gray. Emily Bredman, daughter of Darren and Amy Bredman. And Lexi Baldgreen, daughter of Jason and Rhonda Baldgreen. Come on, more. They deserve more. These four seniors are being honored tonight because of the unfortunate circumstances with the weather. These four young ladies have been a part of a conference championship team, 2 section semifinalist teams, and part of the team that came back from a 24-point halftime deficit in last year's quarterfinals against Monaga to complete a game for the ages. That's a game that's going to be remembered for a long time. Not only have they been successful on the court, they have been in the classroom as well, giving them the title of a real student athlete. They have been incredible teammates and have represented their families, our school, and our community at the highest level. They have raised the bar again as super role models for our community's youth. They deserve a standing ovation. These four great young ladies, as we say thank you for all you have done, and we wish you the very best of luck in your future endeavors.
Lexi undecided on after high school plans. Lauren Halverson plans to attend Concordia College. Trinity Gregg plans to play softball at Jamestown. And Emily Bredman plans to attend St. Catherine's University.
You've been the best teammate on and off the court and will be missed so much next year. I have yet to see someone trip over more lines in the gym, considering you only made it 24 minutes in this gym without falling. Thank you for everything you've done for us. We love you.
Emily, thank you so much for always pushing us to be the best players we can be. Through this whole season of breaking your nose and being out hurt with a fracture in your foot, you have pushed through so much. Although some days you scared us, we are also grateful for you and your leadership. We'll never forget all the laughs we shared and your Irish jig. Thank you for showing us all what great leaders do. We love you.
Trinity, thank you for always bringing the positivity and hype on and off the court. You always work so hard and you push everyone to do the same. You'll always be remembered for your very hard screens that knock the wind out of you and how you somehow always manage to steal the ball off of anybody. In the nicest way possible, please don't ever guard me again. You've been one of the best teammates and you will be greatly missed. We love you.
Lauren, every day is an interesting day with you. From practices to games and even bus rides, where you take the bus together with athletic tape to stop noise just so you can sleep. You add character to this team and there's always something new happening with you. From making your silly animal noises to your god-awful passes, to even your wonderful half-court shot that went out the door. We all still love you and your craziness, and wouldn't trade it for the world. Thank you for always being honest with us and pushing I will miss having my best friend to talk to about all my problems next year, and I don't know what I would do without our last together. You are truly an amazing role model to all of us, and we will miss your crazy self next year. We love you.
You guys are truly the best, and we wouldn't want to be a part of any other team. Thank you, seniors, for making the season fun, and we will definitely remember it.
Come on, more than that, that's our senior. Way to go, guys. And they get to play in the Trojan Coliseum Thursday night. How about that? We will now have some two different groups from Just for Kicks dancers.
All right. While we are waiting for the Just for Kicks dancers to come up, let's go ahead and take a look at the Willow Creek Insurance stat report. Trojans shooting 12 of 23, 1 of 4 from behind the arc, 7 of 10 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. They committed 4 fouls, turned the ball over 6 times. Well, the Warriors shooting 12 of 38, 18 of those 38 attempts coming from behind the 3-point arc. They've been able to connect on 4 of them. That's one reason why they are in this game right now. Although if they get hot and connect on a little bit more than 4 of 18 in the second half, that could cause trouble for Barnesville. They are perfect from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. They committed 8 fouls. They committed 4 turnovers. All 4 of the turnovers coming in the final 4 minutes of the first half. I want to thank our sponsors, including Barnesville Senex, Ratzo's Pool Hall, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, Dean's Bulk Service, Barnesville Booster Club, Stein Seed, Mainline Grill, Willow Creek Insurance, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Priority Real Estate, the Pitchfork, Purple Goose, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, the Barnesville Takedown Club, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Earn It, Barnesville Grocery, Hammers Construction, Post 400 Baseball, and K-Bro Metalworks for making Trojan basketball and wrestling possible this
Dancing first is the 2nd and 3rd grade Wheat Kicks dancers. They will be performing their kick routine to the song Work.
All right, so we'll turn down that mic. We'll let you enjoy the dancing here. And we'll chit-chat a little about the 4 seniors. Emily Bredman, parents Darren and Amy, future plans, wants to attend St. Catherine's University to study dietetics and continue to play volleyball. Her favorite color is sage green. Her favorite foods are pickles and pasta. She likes today's hits when it comes to music. She likes spending time with friends and family. Her favorite athlete is Stephanie Samedy, if I'm saying that correctly, which I'm probably not. And I'm sorry, Emily, if I'm not. Favorite movie is called Crazy Stupid Love. Her favorite TV show is New Girls. Her hero and why, she says it's her parents because they're able and willing to provide things for her and us as a family. If she was the star of a movie, what would your movie be? And she says, Pitch Perfect. What would your theme song be? And she says, iCarly theme. What is the favorite quote? She says, be still and know that I'm God, from Psalm 46:10. Her advice for younger players, it really does go fast no matter how many times you fear people say it, don't take advantage of it. And her favorite basketball memory is blowing a stoplight, beating Monaga and Crookston in last year's playoffs, and her 8th grade year on how everyone was willing to take the 4 seniors into the team. And you heard our PA announcer Dale Raleigh talk about that comeback win that Barnesville had over Monaga in the quarterfinals last year. That was a game we had for you on Magnitude. That game has been watched 111,000 times. And if you have not watched it yet and you want to know why 111,000 have watched that game, trust me, it may be a game that's a year old, but if you're looking for some entertainment, that's a game to watch. You can find it on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Magnitude Sports. One of the other seniors is Trinity Gregg. Her parents are Ace and Nikki Gregg. Her siblings are Dawson and Alexa. Her future plans after high school is to play softball at Jamestown, ultimately own her own orthodontic practice. And if that doesn't work, she'll be a Zamboni driver for her hockey team. I've always wanted to drive a Zamboni, so Trinity, if you get that job, I would like to fill in for you one day. She says Trinity's favorite color is blue. Her favorite food is mac and cheese. Her favorite type of music is anything that she knows the words to. That's a great answer. Favorite pastimes are playing softball, hanging out with family, reading, pickleball, and hanging with Daniel. Her favorite athlete is Montana Foots or Michael Jordan. I like Michael Jordan too, Trinity. That's a good selection. Favorite movie, Madagascar 3. Hey, that's a good one. Red Notice or any of the How to Train Your Dragon movies. Her favorite TV show is Criminal Minds. That's a great one. Her hero and why is her mom. She's always pushed her to be the best version of herself that she can be. If she was the star of a movie, what would be her movie? And she says Benchwarmers. What would her theme song be? She says Hakuna Matata from The Lion King. What is her favorite quote? It's when it gets hard, just give up. And who made that quote? It was Dawson Gray. What advice would Trinity have for younger players? Don't let anyone tell you what you can or can't do. And her favorite basketball memory is getting to play with Nicole Herbranson in her 8th grade year. You have Lauren Halverson. Her parents are Matt and Teresa. Her siblings are Nathan and Nicole. Her plans after high school is to attend Concordia College in Moorhead to study biology and play basketball. Favorite color is purple. I like purple too. I also like spaghetti, which is her favorite food, according to her. She likes country music. Favorite pastimes, going to the lake, hanging out with friends, and reading. Her favorite athlete is just simply Tom. Favorite movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Her favorite TV show, she has a couple of them, Friends and Grey's Anatomy. Who is Lauren's hero and why? She says it's her mom because she's extremely selfless and always there for everyone around her. If Lauren was a star of a movie, what would her movie be? And the movie would be, it's Cowgirl, not Cowgirl. It's Cowgirl, not Cowgirl. What would be her theme song? She says Youngblood by 5 Seconds of Summer. That's a great song, one of my favorites from them. What's her favorite quote? It's called. Her favorite quote is simply "Seize the day." Her advice, Lauren's advice for younger players was whether it is the best day ever or a bad day, the team will always have your back. Don't take a second with them for granted. And her favorite basketball memory is when Michelle ran a red light, the Monaga game, and Bredman's layup. And last but certainly not least, Lexi Ballgreen. Her parents are Jason and Rhonda. Her siblings Gannon. Her younger brother, Gannon. Whew. Let's try that over. Let's not try that over. Her future plans after high school, undecided. Her favorite color is pink. Her favorite food is pasta or rice. Those are a couple of my favorites, too. She also likes country music. Some of Lexi's favorite pastimes are hanging out with friends, going to the lake. Lexi's favorite athlete is Tom Brady. Okay, I'll let you have that one, Lexi. Favorite movie is The Longest Ride. Her favorite TV show is The Bachelor/Bachelorette. And Lexi's hero and why? Lexi says it's her parents. They do anything for her and her brother Gannon, and they are some of the hardest workers, and they are always there for them. If Lexi was the star of a movie, what would her movie be? She decided to not give an answer to that. What would Lexi's theme song be? She says it's Fergalicious by Fergie. Lexi's favorite quote, a little progress each day adds up to big results. And her advice for younger players, always work hard, cherish every game, practice, bus ride, and team sleepover because it truly does go by so fast. Lexi's favorite basketball memory is making that huge comeback and beating Monaga last year in the playoffs and all the bus rides over her high school years of traveling with the team. Of course, Lexi, in addition to basketball, played volleyball and softball too, so she's had a lot of bus rides as a 3-sport plus athlete here. And I think she is part of the choir too here at Barnesville High School, but don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. So we're about 45 seconds away. Let's take another timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season. All right, welcome back. So we get ready to start half number 2. Put 18 minutes on the clock. It's a 2-point advantage for Barnesville. They'll have the ball to start half number 2. They're up 32-30 over the visiting Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors here at the Trojan Coliseum, and we are underway in half number 2. It'll be Zach Bredman controlling the basketball here as the team moves up court. Zenzen will push it to Kraus into the near corner. Back to Bredman, back inside, and a nice pass. Zenzen to Logan Ernstson, the foul.
Wheaton foul on number 35, Tim Detterman. That's his first personal foul, team's first. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Trojans, number 13, Logan Ernst.
.47 to go here in the second half. And Logan Ernst connects on both free throws. Pushes the Barnesville lead to 4, 34-30. Bainbridge, Walker Hanneman, back to Bainbridge. They'll fire it over here for, that is Hofer. Bainbridge back out corner. He thought about it, works it back inside, goes off the foot of Vinegar, and they'll stay with Wheaton Herman Norcross. Some nice passing here. Walker Hanneman has it. Now up top for Bainbridge. They look inside. Now he'll direct traffic, take one dribble, and now he'll take a long 3, and that one's off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, and they've had a lot of those in this game. Into the corner, Walker Hanneman being guarded by Iniger. Works it back up, Detterman. Detterman now, number 3, that's Zachary Broughton. And that should be a basket for Bainbridge. Barnesville player must have touched the ball on his way up. Thought for a moment it might be up and down traveling, but not the case. And Barnesville will try and add to their 2-point lead, and that one's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Walker Hanneman. The Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors 15 wins, 7 losses on the season, while Barnesville Trojans come into this matchup with 13 wins and 9 losses. So for the most part, some even numbers here for these two teams as far as win-loss is concerned. They both played the same amount of games. Wheaton Herman Norcross has won 2 more games this season than Barnesville has.
Falls on the Trojans, number 24, Tate Zenzen. That's his 3rd personal foul, team's first. Checking for the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter.
They'll fire it over to Hofer. Now Hofer up to Walker Hanneman, near side for Bainbridge. Here's Detterman into the corner, now into the paint, and the shot is off the mark. And a foul coming here on Wheaton Herman Norcross. It's on Bainbridge. Bainbridge picks up his 3rd. Bainbridge, your leader right now with 10. Detterman has 9. Those are your 2 leaders for the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. 9 also for Noah Kraus. Usually Bredman is your high scorer, but not today, at least not yet. Corner three is in, Noah Kraus. And that puts Noah Kraus, number 12, at 12 points. 37-32, 15-15, and a 5-point advantage to go here on the Ratzo's Pool Hall scoreboard. Nice hook shot off the front of the rim, and a whistle, and I believe a foul possibly on Iniger, but we'll see.
Foul on the Trojans, number 1, Zachary Bredman.
Nope, they're going to charge it to Zach Bredman. Bredman picks up his second. 2 fouls, 5 points for Zach Bredman so far in this contest. Ball's tipped. Corner, Walker Hanneman gets by Suter and drops one in.
Wheaton basket by number 23, Andrew Walker Hanneman.
Logan Ernst with it now. Ernst to Iniger into the corner for Kraus. Kraus feeds it down low for Suter out into the near corner. Zach Bredman drives to the hoops. Oh, I thought he was going to score, but he did not. Back the other way quickly come the Warriors. Trying to set up some offense here with Walker Hanneman. Now Bainbridge will float it in there for Detterman, and it's a charge.
Wheaton foul with number 35, Clint Detterman. That's his second personal foul, team's third.
And that jump ball will go to Wheaton Herman Norcross. Or no, I think a timeout was called.
Timeout, Wheaton.
Yep, there was a timeout on the floor. So we'll sort this out when we return in 30 seconds. Ratzo's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back. 14-16 to go. Wheaton Herman Norcross Warrior basketball after the Warriors timeout. They'll get it into Walker Hanneman. And he will, I didn't see the referee was just out of my vision. There's a foul.
Wheaton foul on number 23, Andrew Walker Hanneman. That's his second personal foul, team's fourth.
So the Warriors put some pressure into the backcourt here. As Noah Kraus will get it over the timeline with 14 and change to go. Now Logan Ernst has it. Ernst over to Zach Bredman. Bredman will dribble between his legs and fire a pass there for Ernst. Ernst will fire it to Iniger. Iniger tried to get his defender to commit. Now they work it around over to Kraus in the far corner. Kraus will drive the baseline to the hoop and leave it a little bit short. May have been potentially blocked. And the Warriors come back the other way. Bainbridge will drive down to the baseline, run into a double team, spin, get it to Detterman. Walker Hanneman now over to Holford. Now back 2 passes later, Bainbridge around Bredman to the hoop and scores.
Number 0, Dylan Bainbridge.
1 point game. Logan Ernst with it. Backs up into the near corner. Now 2, 3 passes later. Iniger for a 3, left it short. Chance for the Warriors to take the lead. Walker Hanneman. Bainbridge for the lead. No, it's off the mark. Rebound comes to Kraus. He'll feed it up court to Bredman. Substitution for both teams at the next break in action. Missed shot inside 13 minutes to go. And a nice pass into the hoop, and the Warriors have the lead. 38-37.
Number 3, Zachary Broughton.
Bredman. Trojans 2-1. Their only loss here at the Trojan Coliseum came a couple days ago to the New York Mills Eagles. That 3 a little bit off the mark. If you missed that game and you're a Barnesville fan, yes, the Trojans lost, but it might be a game you enjoy anyway. New York Mills Eagle, just a phenomenal team. At least they were that one night. Broughton gives his team a 3-point advantage.
Timeout, Barnesville.
When the unthinkable happens to your home or business, C&S Cleaning and Restoration in Barnesville is the family-owned and operated business that you can trust to get you back to normal. Whether it's water damage from a flood, taking care of mold, establishing a carpet cleaning maintenance program, or cleaning your air ducts, the C&S motto is do it once and do it right. Call 218-329-8395 or visit cnsrestoration.com to learn about the services that C&S Cleaning and Restoration can provide for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back. Inside 12 minutes to go. Barnesville basketball, Jack Nielsen to Bredman. Back to Nielsen. Nielsen up top for Kraus. Trojans down 3 with just inside 12 minutes to go. Caden Zenzen over to Kraus. Kraus will control the pass. He'll cut to the baseline. And he'll leave it short, get his own rebound, and follow it up with a basket. 40-39, Barnesville within a point. Nice passing, Detterman, and he will not get the roll. The rebound will bounce into the hands of Nielsen. Up court, Bredman, and he will get the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Wheaton foul on number 0, Dylan Bainbridge. That's his 4th personal foul, team 5th.
Bainbridge now with 10 points and 4 fouls, and it looks like he will come out. Looks like he'll be replaced by Braden Hofer. And the game is tied. 40 apiece, 11-16 to go here in the second half on the Ratzo's Pool Hall scoreboard. We'll see if Bredman can give his team the lead back.
The second of 2 shots for the Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman.
Bredman with 6 points, and now he has 7 points. 11-15 and counting. Pass to Hofer was deflected, but Warriors will keep it. Detterman now. Trying to get through Kraus and Zenzen, and there'll be a foul on, I believe, Kraus.
Foul on the Trojans, number 12, Noah Kraus. That's his first personal foul, team's 3rd.
Noah Kraus leading right now, 14 points, 1 foul.
Clint Detterman.
Detterman tied. And now free throws have given them the lead back. Bredman to Nielsen. Nielsen will cut towards the basket. His shot will be blocked out of bounds. It will remain Barnesville basketball.
You got stopped!
Zenzen will trigger the inbounds pass from underneath the hoop. And it comes into Bredman. Back to Zenzen, but it's stolen away. It's the first turnover of the second half for Barnesville. Open for a 3, and he will not connect. Too strong off the back iron. Kraus up court, Nielsen. Nielsen against 3 people, scores.
Number 2, Jack Nielsen.
Jack Nielsen with the first 2 points of the night for him, and with the basketball here is Rinke. Hook shot from just in front of the free throw line, midair tip and not in. And Suter will get the rebound. That would have looked pretty had that gone in the basket. 10 minutes and to go, and now a bump, and I believe a foul is coming here on Hofer.
Checking in for the Trojans, number 5, Gannon Baldwin. For Wheaton, number 3, Zachary Brock, number 13, Kyle Kremer, and number 23, Andrew Walker Henneman.
They'll get to Zenzen. He'll drive baseline, he'll lose it, and it stays with Barnesville. Suter with it. Now Jack Nielsen for triple, and he got it. 46-42. Barnesville back up by 4 with 9:44 and counting. Nice pass. Detterman tries to float one up and gets it in. 46-44 our score now here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. 9.5 to go. There's Gannon Ballgreen. No, too strong. And the rebound tipped out near center court. Walker Hanneman has it. Pushes it in the corner, and they'll lose it. It'll be an over and back call, and that will be a turnover.
For the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger. It's last call at the concession stand. $1 pizza and $1 hot dogs and free popcorn.
Update from Dilworth Glendon Felton after this three-pointer from Jack Nielsen. And a timeout. Update from DGF. The Rebels, with 8 minutes to go in the second half, have a 59-58 lead over Hawley. We'll keep you up to date on that one as soon as more scores come into us. And we'll take a quick timeout here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back to the Trojan Coliseum. We have exactly 9 minutes to go here in the second half. And the Barnesville Trojans are up by 5, 8:57 and counting. We'll work it here to Kyle Kremer, a 6'1" freshman, number 13. And now Detterman for a 3. That one's off the mark. It hits the top of the backboard, and it's out of bounds. .844 and counting. There's Nielsen. He had a big 3 earlier. Now Kraus wide open on the baseline. Left it a little bit short. Zenzen with the rebound. Zenzen jump balls called. Possession arrow favors the Warriors. That DGF Hawley game, that's a big game. If Hawley can pull off an upset here, that might change some things in the seeding for Section 8 AA. Missed shot, Zenzen with the rebound. Nielsen fires it or hands it off there for Kraus. Kraus dribbles into the paint and he will lose the ball. And they'll get it up to Detterman. Detterman will go up against Iniger. He'll back up into the corner and get his teammates involved. Walker Hanneman. That one's stripped away. Gannon Ballgreen picks up the loose ball. Ball green lost it, and it's picked up by Walker Hanneman. Turnover each side and a whistle.
Foul on the Trojans, number 5, Gannon Ballgreen. That's his first personal foul, team's 4. Checking for the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter. Number 1, Zach Bredman. Checking it for Wheaton, number 54, Caden Spildy.
They'll work it here to Hofer. Hofer will get it back. He'll fire it over to Walker Hanneman. Hanneman up against Zach Bredman. Flings it off there for Broughton. Broughton will try for a 3 and connects. 49 to 47. It's been a tight one here. Barnesville hang on. They've had a lead for the majority of the time on the clock, but it's never been a big lead. I think the biggest lead they had was 7 at one point in the first half, and it's never been larger than that. Ball green. Well, maybe get away with an elbow there. He'll feed it in for Zenzen and a whistle, and I didn't see what the call was. It's a foul on Wheaton Herman Norcross.
Foul on Wheaton, number 35, Clint Dennerman. That's his 3rd personal foul, team 6th.
Suter gets up to Ball green. Iniger back to Ball green, back to Suter. Suter looking inside, Iniger up top. Shoulder fakes left, hands it back off to Suter. Now Zach Bredman to Gannon Ballgreen in the corner. Ballgreen floats one up off the baseline and scores. Nicely done by Gannon Ballgreen. 51-47, 6:29 and counting to go here in the second half. Nice move. Now they kick it out of the corner. Wide open 3. Spildy hits it. It's a 1-point game, 51-50. Barnesville with the lead. Here's Zach Bredman. Bredman finds Gannon Ballgreen off the glass. What a pass! 53-50. Near wing, looking inside. Now Walker Hanneman will fire it over. Spildy will try again, and he'll hit again. That ties the game up at 53. Don't go anywhere yet, folks. In other basketball action on Magnitude tonight, we have Perham and Thief River Falls. I haven't had a chance to check in on a score on that one yet, but right now, this one's pretty entertaining. Caden Zenzen will have it poked away. They'll work it up court. Get into the hands there, Hofer. Hofer over to Walker Hanneman. Now up top here for Broughton. That 3 off the mark, but an offensive rebound. They'll kick it back out to Walker Hanneman. Hanneman kicks it out. Spildy, another 3. Nope, not this time. And it's 2-on-3 the other way. Here's Gannon Ballgreen. Another nice pass. Bredman up to Suter. Suter over to Iniger. Iniger into the corner. Ballgreen for a 3. Yes! He got it! Check out the passing and the teamwork on that one. And Barnesville takes the lead on the corner 3 by Gannon Ballgreen. 56-53, 4:40 to go, second half. Here's Walker Hanneman. Hanneman to Spildy. Spildy will bring it back out in between the circles, reset the offense, hand it off to Walker Hanneman. Now Spildy will get it in the corner. He looked at the basket but didn't go for it. Hofer up against Ballgreen. Hofer nearly lost it. They'll kick it outside. Broughton now back up top. That is Detterman. Spildy for a 3. Yes! All right, there's 3.5 minutes to go. We'll let our clock tick down as close as possible to it. Update from DGF. Rebels up all over the Holly Nuggets, 71-68, 3:15 to go. Here's Wyatt Suter. Once again, we apologize for that camera glitch. when we assigned the points to the wrong team, I was too quick to unassign it, and that's what caused it. Here's Spildy. That one left a little bit short. 56-56 is the score. That last three by Spildy right before our camera froze was indeed the reason for it.
That's his first personal foul, team 7. At the line to shoot the ball is for the Trojans, number 24, Kate Zenzen. Checking in for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
All right, so that's the correct time, 2:57 to go. Free throw is missed. We're still tied.
Wheaton basket, number 0, Dylan Bainbridge.
And the Warriors take a 2-point lead off the basket by Bainbridge. 58-56, 2:34 and counting to go. Here's Bredman. Now they'll work it inside. Caden Zenzen up against the double team. Scores! He scores on the double team to tie the game up at 58 once again. Bainbridge will bring it over the timeline here for the Warriors. Bainbridge, right-handed dribble, high post, free throw line. To Detterman, back out to Bainbridge, and Bainbridge will draw a foul, possibly on Bredman. It's his second, if it is.
That's his third personal foul, team's 5th.
.205 and counting. I believe that's Detterman with the basketball, and it is. Bainbridge, 4-3 and the lead. Yes, he got it.
Three-pointer by Wheaton's number 0, Dylan Bainbridge. Timeout, Wheaton.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Back in a moment. You are invited to the Main Line in Downer, a place for your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu of all the favorites: burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Also, do not forget, they're open for breakfast. The Main Line also has a convenience store plus the end-of-the-line boutique shop that's filled with unique gifts for all your family and all your friends. The Main Line in Downer, 8 miles northeast of Barnesville or 8 miles southeast of Glendon. Order online or call in your order at 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back. Minute 51 to go. Barnesville basketball, they're down 3. Zenzen has it. Nearly caught Kraus off guard. Now back to Zenzen, Iniger. Zach Bredman for the tie. Yes, it rattles in. 61-61. 90 seconds to go. You have a feeling this is going to come down to a final possession. They'll work it over to Spildy. Spildy up top there for Hofer. Hofer to Bainbridge. Drives, spins, paint, shot, rolls off. Zenzen with the rebound. Tied at 61 and a minute 9 to go. Zenzen gets it to Kraus. Kraus, Bredman, Logan Ernst, long 2, and no, it's off the mark. Zenzen will get the rebound. He'll lose the ball. Turnover, picked up, pass to Detterman. Detterman to the hoop, scores. 45 seconds to go, inside 45 actually. And a timeout.
Timeout, Barnesville.
We'll take a timeout. We'll possibly have the conclusion for you right after this. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
All right, Barnesville basketball. Inbounds pass comes to Ernst in the backcourt. 35 seconds to go. And a loose ball picked up and up court. It's to Bainbridge. This could be a huge bucket. Ball's turned over and a whistle and a timeout. Barnesville. I think Barnesville will get the possession. And the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warrior coach is not happy about that. 25 seconds to go, and Barnesville gets a lucky break. And the official giving his explanation now here to the Warriors coach, as the Warriors coach is not in agreement with that call, and now his assistant will pull him back and say, hey, we're up 2. Let's just try and regroup from this. I mean, that was a crazy sequence of plays. Update from DGF. There's 1 minute to go. It's tied up at 75-75 between the Rebels and the Holly Nuggets. We'll keep you up to date on that one. Like I said, if Holly can pull off a win there, that might change a few of the seeding possibilities as we head into Section 8 AA tournament for the boys. Those brackets expected to be released here in about maybe 3 to 5 days. And then the girls will host Wadena Deer Creek. If the girls win on Thursday, they will either host War Road or they will go on the road to play Fergus Falls. Those are the 2 possible scenarios for the Barnesville girls. So it will be Barnesville basketball. 25 seconds to go. 63-61. Wheaton Herman Norcross up by 2. Barnesville is in the 1-and-1 bonus, so if they get fouled, they'll go to the free throw line. They're talking to Jack Nielsen now, and they're actually, instead of at midcourt, they're going to do it in front of the Warriors bench on the toss-in. So they'll get it into Nielsen. 24 seconds to go. The Trojans need a 2 to tie or a 3 to take the lead. Noah Kraus to the hoop, and it will not go. Zenzen with the rebound. Loose ball picked up by Kraus. 10 seconds to go and a timeout. Barnesville. Barnesville coach saving the possession for the second time in 15 seconds. We'll keep it here. Want to thank our sponsors once again, including Barnesville Senex, Ratzos Pool Hall, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, Dean's Bulk Service, Barnesville Booster Club, Stein Seed, Mainline Grill and Downer, Willow Creek Insurance, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Priority Real Estate, The Pitchfork, Purple Goose, Eatery and Drinkery. They'll be our player of the game sponsor coming up in the post-game show. Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Barnesville Takedown Club, Ball Green Construction, Barnesville Internet, and Barnesville Grocery, and K-Bro Metalworks, along with Hammers Construction and Post 400 Baseball. Update from Glendon, Minnesota. The Rebels and Nuggets are tied at 75. They are going to overtime. We'll keep you updated on that game. Something tells me we'll have a final for that game before we go off the air tonight, so we'll keep you up to date. There is 10 seconds left here, and Barnesville will have the basketball. As they're still huddled up on the bench there, talking things over. They need a 2-point basket to tie. And depending on what develops here, it may result in a 3 for the win. Iniger gets it in. Nielsen to the hoop, floats it up. We're tied at 63. And a timeout with 5 seconds to go. Timeout taken by the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. All right, so we'll tick this down to 5 seconds here. There we go. 5 seconds to go, and we're tied. It'll be Wheaton Herman Norcross basketball coming out of the timeout, and they will have a chance for the game-winning shot. Look for the possibility of Wheaton Herman Norcross getting the ball into Bainbridge or Detterman, or if Spildy's in the game, possibly to Spildy too. We'll see if Spildy is. Yeah, it looks like Spildy is into the lineup. He is sitting on the court, or sitting on the bench. So Spildy and Detterman are in. And then let's see here if I can sort out the rest of the players. So it'll be Bainbridge and Broughton, Detterman and Spildy, and Walker Hanneman. So look for it to go to Walker Hanneman. Detterman or Bainbridge are probably your top 3 candidates to get that final shot. 5 seconds to go. They got to go the full length of the court. Barnesville has 2 fouls to give. They'll put 2 players about 3/4 court pressure. All the other Barnesville defenders back on a man-to-man defense. Here's Bainbridge. Lost the ball and a chance for, at the buzzer, he scored! Zach Bredman on the layup, off the turnover! And what a way for Barnesville to walk it off! Zach Bredman, the hero of this game. There he is. Nice show of sportsmanship. It's like, hey, we got to go shake the hands with the other team here. 65-63 on a turnover at midcourt. And Zach Bredman takes it to the hoop, lays it in at the buzzer, and wins the game for the Barnesville Trojans. They go to 14-9 on the season. And the Warriors dropped to 15-8 overall. What a game it was. That's an appropriate song to play right now. Happy by Pharrell Williams. Zach Bredman getting some love from not only his teammates, but some of his teammates' parents, and they'll head back into the locker room with a 2-point victory. Barnesville 65, Wheaton Herman Norcross 63, your final. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with your post-game show in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Great job tonight. Take it careful on the way home.
Are you looking to buy or sell your home? Maybe you need a summer getaway. Contact Josh Weedcheck, your local hometown licensed real estate agent with Priority Real Estate in Barnesville. Josh will assist you in finding a new home for you and your family. Whether it's a pre-existing home or a lot available to build your own dream home, call or text Josh today, 218-790-2477. Priority Real Estate, wishing the Trojans the best of luck in today's game. The Trojan Takedown Club supports Barnesville wrestling on all levels. Members serve to go to the wrestling program and are thankful for family, friends, fans, donors, and sponsors that help contribute to any and all fundraising efforts. The Trojan Takedown Club meets at the American Legion Post 153 in Barnesville in the evening of the first Wednesday of the month. For more information, search Facebook for Barnesville Trojan Wrestling.
Not all internet companies are created equal. Barnesville's symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed you can download, something few companies even offer. This is incredibly important. From connecting with grandkids on Zoom to sharing pictures on Instagram, cutting-edge business, working from home, or the kids uploading their homework. Really fast speeds, great customer service. With Barnesville Internet, we've got you covered, and the future is here today.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. Cabro Metalworks in Rossay offers machining, fabrication, and design services from CNC plasma cutting, precision forming and welding to prototype and CAD design. Cabro Metalworks can assist you with almost any project. Family owned and operated, Cabro Metalworks has a passion for metalworking and makes customer satisfaction its #1 priority. Whether you're a large corporation or an individual with a sketch design on a napkin, Cabro Metalworks can meet your needs from concept to the final product. Call 218-329-5990 or visit cabrometalworks.com today. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. If you just tuning in, you've missed a fantastic game here tonight. I'm going to try and hit a couple buttons here, and we'll replay the ending to this one if it works as I think it will. Here's the final 5 seconds of how this one ended when it was tied at 63, just in case you are just now tuning in. Final shot. 5 seconds to go. They got to go the full length of the court. Barnesville has 2 fouls to give. They'll put 2 players about 3/4 court pressure. All the other Barnesville defenders back on a man-to-man defense. Here's Bainbridge. Lost the ball and a chance for at the buzzer. He scored! Zach Bregman on the layup off the turnover. And what a way for Barnesville to walk it off. Zach Bregman, the hero of this game. There he is. Nice show of sportsmanship. It's like, hey, we got to go shake the hands of the other team here. So a little bit of excitement at the end there, a little bit of tense action, and let's see here, an update from from DGF, I should say. 20 seconds to go, and it appears that, if I'm reading it right, I believe DGF is up 87-80 in overtime over Hawley. And I think I just got a message that might be the final score, 87-80, DGF in overtime over the Hawley Nuggets, and Zach Bregman preventing this one from going to overtime. What a game it was. An absolutely fantastic game between 2 teams for the most part. Were pretty even as far as skill and talent, wins and losses. They both played the same amount of games. Wheaton Herman Norcross with the loss tonight, 15-8, 15-8 on the year, and Barnesville with the win tonight, 14-9 on the year. And it could have easily been 16-7 and 13-10, but that was not the case tonight, as Zach Bregman will score the game-winning layup off a turnover at midcourt that bounced right into his hands, and he had a breakaway, and there was nobody to stop him. And instead of panicking, he just calmly walked up to the hoop and laid it in off the glass and scored the game-winning basket right as the backboard turned red, and the Barnesville Trojans win 65-63. And it is now official. The Dilworth Glendon Falcons win 87-80 in overtime over the Hawley Nuggets. And so Hawley will not pull off an upset. DGF will likely be the 1 seed going into the Section 8 AA tournament. With the win here tonight, the Trojans are still in a position to potentially be the 8th seed, but it's going to be a very important game against Pelican Rapids, which will be on the road in Pelican Rapids coming up here in a couple of days. Let me pull up the exact one there. Jim from North Carolina, thanks so much for watching. And man, I certainly hope you enjoyed that game. I don't know if there's anybody who didn't, with maybe the exception of the Warrior fans who wish that they would have had maybe the final opportunity at the shot. But I mean, outside of that turnover, you cannot be too two down on your team tonight. They played an excellent basketball game, and Barnesville played an equally excellent basketball game, and Barnesville just had the last opportunity to score, and they connected. They made it count when it counted the most, and they pick up the W as a result. 65-63 as the Barnesville Trojans move to 3-1 here in the Trojan Coliseum, but a scare, that's for sure. Let's take a look here at the upcoming schedule for the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors, and if it'll load up, they're now, like I said, 15-8 as they fall, 65-63. They will have two more games on the schedule. They have Thursday, March 3rd. They will have a 6A. They'll have two section games to finish out the regular seasons. They'll host 6A opponents Brandon Evansville on Thursday, and then they will host Clinton Graceville Beardsley on Friday. So the Warriors have two more games after tonight in the regular season. The Barnesville Trojans improved to 14-9. They pick up the win here, 65-63 over the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors, and they will be on the road Friday with a 7:30 p.m. tip-off for a Section 8AA game against the Pelican Rapids Vikings. And if the Barnesville Trojans are able to pull off a win in that game, there's a possibility, it's not official, but there's a possibility that they can lock in the ace seed and then play the first playoff game here at home in the Trojan Coliseum. If they lose to Pelican Rapids, it's more than likely they're going to be either the 9th or the 10th seed, depending on how a couple of other matchups work out. And then they will likely go on the road to one of two places, either Park Rapids to take on the Panthers or Monaga to take on the Braves. And then if everything goes as we think it would go, should Barnesville win against either Park Rapids or Monaga, then they would more than likely go to DGF to play the Rebels in the quarterfinals. And then if they were to win that game against the Rebels, they'd move to Detroit Lakes for the semifinals and the potential championship game. But it's not going to be an easy matchup against DGF. They were battle-tested tonight with that overtime win over Hawley. 87-80, the final score from that game here. But a big win at home, an exciting and a thrilling win at home for the Barnesville Trojans, as Zach Bredman gets the layup as the backboard turns red to win the game for the Barnesville Trojans. So they got on the road at Pelican Rapids Friday, 7:30 p.m. tip-off. You can watch the game on the Pelican Rapids YouTube channel. And we wish the best of luck to both the Vikings and the Trojans in that game. And like I said, if the Trojans win that game, I don't see them potentially dropping lower than the 9 seed. They will possibly get the 8th seed if they win that game. But if they lose that game, it's possible that they will get the 9th seed or potentially the 10th seed. And if they get the 8th seed, they'll host. If they get 9 or 10th, they will be on the road for that first-round playoff game. So it all comes down to Friday, and it all comes down to help from a couple of other teams. That's just one of the awesome things about why I have fallen in love with the QRF quality results formula ranking, because it is so much better than just ranking a team by their simple wins and losses. I really think it produces more high-quality matchups in the postseason. And, it makes teams really battle towards the end of the regular season to try and get themselves positioned the best they can heading into the postseason. So that's a look at what is potentially on deck here for the Barnesville Trojan boys as we take a look at our upcoming schedule. A lot of maybes coming up here. So Perham versus DGF, that's more than likely going to happen, but it's still pending. Barnesville versus Wadena Deer Creek in the first round of the Section 8AA tournament right here from the Trojan Coliseum. It will be the only game the senior Lady Trojans will play in this game unless one other scenario happens. If Warroad defeats Fergus Falls in the round 1 game of the Section 8AA tournament, then Warroad would come to Barnesville and play the Lady Trojans, assuming that Barnesville Lady Trojans defeat Wadena Deer Creek coming up here on Thursday. If Barnesville wins over Wadena Deer Creek, then they would travel to Fergus Falls if Fergus Falls defeats Warroad, or they will host War Road if War Road defeats Fergus Falls. So that's the couple scenarios there, and the same applies to Wadena Deer Creek. If they win, they will either host War Road or they'll travel to Fergus Falls. Now, Barnesville, maybe we'll see how much home court advantage will come into play. As you know, they've been battle tested and struggled ever since Abby John went out with the ACL injury in the December game against East Grand Forks, and they have just struggled since then. They did pick up a big win over Thief River Falls a couple nights ago, and a couple nights before that, they would fall in Wadena to the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines in a very close one. Wolverines would knock off the Trojans 43-41. The Trojans look to get revenge on that loss here on their home court in the playoffs at the Trojan Coliseum Thursday night here on Magnitude Sports. Friday, we'll have a radio broadcast of the Kindred Vikings and their most likely semifinal game at the North Dakota State B basketball tournament. Opponent to be determined. And then depending on what happens Thursday, depending on what happens Friday, we could potentially have some games for you on Saturday. Barnesville, if they win against Wadena Deer Creek, will play on Saturday, and I've already mentioned that it'll either be home against War Road or on the road against Fergus Falls. If Barnesville loses to Wadena Deer Creek, then we'll shift our coverage over to the Kindred Vikings State Championship game. So that's why everything's to be announced as far as the time of day. Wednesday is the girls semifinal, and if Perham or Barnesville reaches that point, we'll have a broadcast for you. And then Thursday, March 10th, is the round one for the boys. And like I said, Barnesville has a 2 out of 3 chance of being on the road and a 1 out of 3 chance of being at home for that round one game. Perham will definitely host at the Hive. We just don't know who they'll host. The Yellow Jackets on the boys' side will lock in either the 2 or 3 seed in the 8AA tournament. And then the girls' Section 8AA championship is scheduled for Friday, March 11th, depending on who's playing in that one. If it's Perham, Barnesville, or DGF, then we might head that direction for that game. Of course, Perham and DGF will be decided on Thursday, as one of those two teams' seasons will come to an end after the conclusion of that game. So it'll narrow it down to either Perham or Barnesville reaching that game on Friday, March 11th. Then the quarterfinal for the boys, Barnesville. If they take the pattern that we think they might, they'll probably end up at DGF for that quarterfinal round matchup. Perham will host, more than likely, the quarterfinal round matchup if they get through the first round. And then Monday, March 14th, Sunday, March 13th, I hop on a plane to go to Vero Beach, Florida, where the Post 400 Stars will host the Ontario Orange team from the Jackie Robinson Baseball Complex in Vero Beach, Florida. And that game will be live on Magnitude with the first pitch at about 7 p.m. I cannot believe that I'm talking about baseball here on March 1st. That's pretty cool. And you can dig deeper into that schedule. It's tagged to the top of our Facebook page at facebook.com/MagnitudeSN. So as soon as things get updated, we will update this schedule that you see right now. And then you will know who's playing who, you'll know where, you'll know what time, and all that good stuff. So, and we will remove games from our schedule if a team gets eliminated from the tournament to narrow down, filter it down a little bit to make it a little bit easier to understand. But that's a look at what's potentially ahead here on Magnitude Sports for the Section 8AA tournament. And we want to thank Chuck and the guys at the MSHSL for giving us the broadcast rights to do the Section 8AA tournament. And we certainly appreciate all of their compliments on our product and on our broadcast. And whether it's myself or Jason and Lance and Perham, or if I know one of the guys from the MSHL is a Kindred graduate, and we do a lot of Kindred games. So I know that he's tuned in to a handful of Kindred games over the time too. So we certainly appreciate them granting us permission to broadcast the games. They certainly don't have to do that. They could simply tell us no, and we'd have to sit at home. But we certainly appreciate the fact that they are appreciative of what we do, and as a result, we're appreciative of what they do as well. They sit behind the scenes and do a lot of things that people don't know about. Their job is more than likely harder than my job, and my job is pretty difficult, to be 100% honest with you. But somehow we make the magic happen, and moments like Zach Bredman scoring a layup as the buzzer sounds makes all that hard work worth it. And no disrespect to the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. They could have easily won this game as well. On demand, that needs to be updated. It's going to be updated as soon as our website gets online. And speaking of our website, it's 6 days and hours and minutes away. I talked to our website guy. I was like, hey, we need to make a little bit of an adjustment here and a little bit of an adjustment here. And I was like, how much time do you need to make these particular adjustments? And he said 5 to 6 days. And I was like, okay, we'll reset the countdown to 5 to 6 days then. So, but I have seen it. It is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. If you are a Minnesota Heart of Lakes fan, I think you're going to like it. There's going to be a lot of players from the Heart of Lakes Conference featured from all the sports, and we want to thank all the guys like Mike from Hawley for allowing us to use some of his photos, for Hawley and a couple of the other people here in Barnesville for allowing us to use some of the Barnesville photos, for the Breckenridge Backcourt Club, there we go, for allowing us to use some of their photos on our website, the Purple Bison Sports for allowing us to use some of their photos upcoming here on our new website. So in 6 days, you can check it all out here at magnitudesn.com, and we are certainly excited to bring that to you here. Finally, after I think it's been like 4 or 5 months since we had that debacle with the former company that was attempting to do our website, and I'll just leave it at that. But if you have questions, you can ask me in person. So your final score one more time. Zach Bredman with the game-winning basket. He'll be our Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game, because he made the play of the game to win the game for the Barnesville Trojans. 65-63 over the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors. For Janice on camera, my name is Mike Mason. For everybody who watched, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you again on Thursday. Barnesville Lady Trojans host the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines here at the Trojan Coliseum. Season's on the line for the Trojans and the Wolverines, and we'll see which season continues here in about 48 hours on Magnitude Sports. Have a good night.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.